I mean, you gotta be here at 7 o'clock, show ends at 6, you know, you're running around, there's no fucking parking around the WOW Hall, and to top things off, I ran into my ex-girlfriend in the parking lot, which is awkward, seeing how I ran into her with my car on purpose. But the good news of it, no ticket for her tonight, so give it up for Marcus one more time. Yeah, I fucking did it. Unlike Marcus, I respect the fact that everyone smokes pot at the WOW Hall, and that's why I keep my notes on the stool. Anybody on medication tonight? No? You're lying. I know there's more of you. See, I wish it wasn't so dark in here. You know, the lights are low, I could call you out. It's darker than a dump in the ghetto in this place. But I guarantee you, I wasn't serious. Don't fucking turn that shit up on me. I was about to empty my pockets. Like, I swear to God, I didn't steal a goddamn thing. But a lot more of you are on medication than you think you are. You know, I mean, you take Advil when you got a headache. You got the sniffles? Ah, you need a Benadryl. Oh, you need to study. You're feeling lazy. You need an Adderall. You need a Dexedrine. You need a Ritalin. You just gobble it up. You snort it. Doesn't matter. You take it. And the thing is more of you are doing it than are admitting it. So even if you take Advil, who takes medication in here? Are you fucking serious? I guarantee you, more of you take medication than that. Especially those of you who have a hard time with the girlfriend. She breaks up with you. And your doctor says, you know, it's time to get on some antidepressants. So what do? He's a doctor. Fuck, he's got a jacket on. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yum, yum, yum. Next thing you know, you're on the program. All it takes is 5 minutes in a doctor's office, and he will get you on the program. I don't know what they do. They spin your head on a bat. They put you on a scale. They tell you weigh fucking 8 more pounds than you think you do. You're trying to explain it to the nurse. She's taking your blood pressure. It's going up. Shit's getting weird. Next thing you know, you're on antidepressants. You know, it sucks though, because antidepressants are supposed to make you happy. You know, they give them to you saying, you are going to be happy, you're going to be back on your game, you are going to be the tops of what you ever thought you could be. What they don't tell you is all the other shit. What they don't tell you is that your penis will become autistic. It's true. It happened to me, and it's just like if you find out that your son is autistic. You know, it shatters your world because you still love him, you still care about him, you still want him to do well. But the thing is, you're worried he's going to get gobbled up by all the other big fish out there. You just need to fucking teach your autistic dick something. And the problem is, most of us, if you have to take medication every day, eventually you're going to drink alcohol. And it says on the bottle, don't take with alcohol. And so you think, oh shit, it's going to make me dizzy and want to pass out. No, it's going to make your dick crawl inside you like one of those Vietnamese caves they just found, and it's going to be Neverland. You're never going to find the shit. It's what happens, you know? The longer you take it, the worse it gets too. And the fact that your penis is an emo midget is really nothing compared to some of the other side effects. I mean, if you add alcohol to this little dysfunction, your dick gets distant. I mean, it got to a point with me and my fiancée, Amy, that she named it Rain Man. Yeah. That's hilarious. Go ahead and laugh it up. She named it Rain Man for obvious reasons, which is sad unless you drop a box of toothpicks at a party, then it's fucking quite a party trick. 474. Oh shit. What happened? Autistic dick is good for something. But, you know, there are more things to it than just that. It's not just about the penis. It's also about, is penis making people awkward? Because I hate the word. The more I say penis, penis, penis. Is your penis hurting tonight? Is it aching? Does it feel like it's pulling through your nutsack? Does your penis hurt? Does that feel awkward? When I stare at you and say, how's your penis tonight? How's your penis? You guys are holding hands. How's your penis? That sucks, dude. I would be like, it is inside the dungeon. But on top of the penis thing, or the dick thing, your wiener, whatever you want to call it, the side effects get worse. Have you ever heard of the night sweats? The night sweats are something that happen to you if you're on antidepressants, and you can feel completely normal. You go to bed, you lay down next to your girlfriend, it's great, you're spooning, it's awesome, you pull the blanket up, you're a little chilly, everyone's having a good time, and then boom, you wake up in the middle of the night like you've been jogging in a Glad bag, or you just did 150 sit-ups into a jumping jack regiment and opened your eyes. I mean, and you are sweating and apologizing. You're saltier than a Middle Eastern foot, and you're trying to explain to your girlfriend that you sweat your pants, you didn't wet your pants. Like, that is supposed to be something that's better. You know, like, baby, I swear to God I didn't wet my pants. I'm doing this from all over, my head to foot. I didn't pee in my pants. It doesn't help. And the fact that you're a human sweat dungeon only adds to the fact that your penis are still straight Laffy Taffy. Small, soft, and never funny. This is how they make us feel better, you know? It's the recipe for awesomeness. You know, you sweat your ass off, your penis doesn't work, your girlfriend doesn't really like you, you can't get like emotionally up here or emotionally down here, so you're just right here in the middle. You're just like a really shitty television show, you know, that never makes you laugh or never makes you cry. It's not Grey's Anatomy. I have to watch that, I'm fucking engaged. I'm gonna be honest tonight. What they should do is not call them antidepressants. What they should do is take them off the market, change the color, put them in a new pack, and remarket them as birth control. Because, honestly, think about it. If you take these for long enough, your fucking wife or girlfriend is not going to have sex with you. I can guarantee you, not on that shit. Not sweating like Schmeagol trying to talk your way out of a tiny little thimble dig. So there comes a time where you decide, you know what, I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take my dick back, and take my life back, and I'm getting off the fucking antidepressants. Good idea? Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome idea. You're sick of sweating. You're sick of apologizing. But what they don't tell you is getting off of these pills is worse than being on them. You know? Your brain is unstable. It starts to zap. You're freaking out every couple of seconds. You're more unstable than Lindsay Lohan in a jewelry store. And all of a sudden, your bowels, boom, we're talking about a wood chipper. I went from completely regular to more irregular than Charlie Sheen's heartbeat, and that is tough. Marcus told you about the briefcase. That's a lot of fucking cocaine. But this is what happens, you know? When you're on the medication, you think about these things, because life is like a series of checkpoints, trying to get to the next bathroom, and the next bathroom, and the next bathroom. The thing is, for a person like me, that is hell. Because anybody who knows me knows I hate public toilets. I hate them. I mean, I can barely shake a leg at a urinal if I know some dude's breaching a growler next to me, let alone sit next to him like we're at a fucking bus stop. It's disgusting. Public toilets. Especially at a coffee shop. I need a drink for this. It's fucking disgusting. If you've never been into a coffee shop bathroom, I would liken it to a woman giving birth in hot dog water. Yeah, imagine that. I have a friend who works in a coffee shop, so I'm not just talking out of my ass or somebody else's. This girl actually told me some stories that were straight out of like I Survived, if you've ever seen the TV show. It's nasty. You know, it's kind of like if somebody were to toilet paper a wet day at the Derby, and that is when the toilets aren't clogged. So imagine how fucked up that shit gets. And the problem is, you are serving up colon cleanser inside a coffee shop. Of course there's gonna be a blowout. Of course there's gonna be a blowout. But there is nothing wrong with a standard bathroom in a coffee shop compared to a coffee shop that has no bathroom. Now you see this on every corner and every parking lot, everywhere you ever go, there's always that, Dutch Brothers, come get your quick, wonderful coffee without a bathroom. You've all done it, you've gone there, and most times you go there in your car. You know, when you're in your car, you don't really think about it. You can punch the gas and get home real quick. But there's a reason that they have a bathroom at a Starbucks. I mean, just walk into the bathroom, it's a tragedy. So you have to know that there's going to be an emergency caused by lubing and leaving people in the middle of a parking lot. I mean, how often does some douchebag walk up in an Ed Hardy shirt with frosted tips, leaning on the bar, trying to talk to the cute girl inside the coffee shop, gets 3 sips into his triple latte and shits up his back? I mean, you have to take care of people. It's just like this. The Oregon law where you have to serve liquor if you're going to serve food. Or vice versa. You have to serve food if you're going to serve liquor. For situations like that where people get fucked up. Now the thing is, if you get wasted, then they have food for you. It makes you feel better. Now if you drink a triple latte talking to the cute girl at the store, you need to be able to use a restroom. If there is no restroom, there will be a disaster. And that's exactly what happens. You can't lube and leave people. The whole thing just makes me disgusted because before, if you go back 4 or 5 years, I had never, ever, ever sat on a public toilet, which is an incredible streak. We're talking a streak that's up there with Cal Ripken. This is up there with Brett Favre. 25 years I didn't walk in and sit down on some man can with no condom guard. It never happened. But that was until the doctors decided I was gonna get happy. And I've never been more pissed off in my fucking life. And that's why we gotta be careful as a society, because sometimes when you get on a medication, you think it's for one thing and it's for another. Perfect example. I'm watching TV late night the other night, and there's a lawsuit for women who have taken antidepressants while pregnant and had kids with brickfoot. Okay, if you don't know what brickfoot is, that's where your foot can be upside down, backwards, or both. So also known as the 360, Tony Hawk foot, the pivot, the club, all fucked up names for a terrible situation. And why did it happen? Because mom wasn't feeling good when she was pregnant. Which is weird because most women that I talk to say that pregnancy is kind of like Six Flags or Disneyland. You know, where it's so much fucking fun, you just can't wait to do it again. Not at all. I mean, you're grumpy, you're hungry, you're bloated and confused, you're not depressed, you're pregnant. And you have a kid with brickfoot. And I can guarantee, now that you have a kid with brickfoot, you really fucking hate yourself. Because having a kid with brickfoot is not a 2-day situation. It's not like, oh, my son is dyslexic, so we took extra reading lessons, and now he's doing much better. And you can all hug and go to Disneyland. No, this guy is dragging foot everywhere you're going. So, I mean, you love the kid to death. But, you know, even if mom starts to get better, what happens? She's like, all right, Janie, have a good day at school. Oh, Brian, don't forget your lunch. Oh, John, oh, Jesus, you're dragging hoof. Just dragging hoof. Just, hey, Mom, I'm glad you're feeling better about yourself. Just dragging hoof. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens. And the worst part about it is, imagine the little things, like shopping. You go shopping for shoes. How do you go shopping for shoes with toes on your heel? It's not that cool. I mean, you can wear your shoes the way they come out of the box, but I'm not really sure that's the booby prize that you're looking for. And the person that I feel the worst for is Dad. Because Dad, he's the glue that binds here. You know, Dad is the one who's got to make Mom happy. Because if Mom isn't happy, then Mom's going to take antidepressants while ovulating, and we all know this isn't golf, and we don't need a whole set of clubs. So what she does is it's Dad's job to keep things under control. So what he does is he diverts attention, and it doesn't matter. The rule is, it's pretty much the first rule of clubfoot is you don't talk about clubfoot. And if you do talk about clubfoot, you point out the good things. Like the fact that your son can play croquet without a mallet. This kid is the all-time stall champion at hacky sack. Yeah, he's got to pick that shit off with his hand, but fuck, he's got a brick foot. Lay off his ass. And on top of that, when Mom wants to hang pictures, when she's feeling good, you'll never find a better stud finder. Oh, how about right here? Oh, right there. I think we should hang it right there. It's amazing. You just gotta find the good stuff in it. Your kid with brickfoot's still smart. He just has a brickfoot, and his mom was an idiot when she was pregnant. Why? Because she wasn't feeling good. She wanted to feel better about herself. And nothing makes you feel better about yourself than dropping your daughter off at prom in some pump shaped like a McDonald's slide. Let me tell you from experience. But I don't want to leave like a dickhead. So I'm going to say this. If you do have a kid with Brickfoot, raise that kid right. And when they get old enough to drink, you take that motherfucker out and you go clubbing. Thank you very much.